And welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. We're now heading for Stage 2. I think by far Stage 2 is one of my favorite stages to go after Sigma. Because this is the only sequence. Whoa, that was close. Wah! That was close. It's the only stage boss stage that actually has a ride bot to go through, and I thought that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I kind of wish you could like go through it throughout the entire sequence, but there's like at some point in time you actually have to stop using it. And now we face the second sub boss that we have to sub Maverick we faced before, and that'll be Chill Penguin. Now, since I didn't show it off last time, and when I actually had to face him before, he's actually weak to fire, and this is pretty much how he is. Everything is pretty much weakened. I can actually take before it would actually take a while for me to actually damage those things, but at least now it's oh, come on. There we go. He actually shows off that he's actually taking fire damage, which is kind of funny. Whoop. Ah, crud. That was stupid of me. As you can see, it takes, like, devastating damage off of him. Oops. Except when he slides, as he usually does. Well, that takes care of him. Again. And like I said, now we get to use a ride in this game, and I kind of feel like this is like the best part of the game. Using a ride in the boss stage. I kind of wish they did that in all the other Mega Man X games. Or they could just give you one sequence where you're like, you're using a ride for no apparent reason. And before anyone asks, yes, that's the name of these things. They're called rides. Believe it or not. Oh, and that's the end of that. Unfortunately, we couldn't use it forever. Either way, we had to climb up this ladder, and that's, yeah. Which rides could climb up ladders? There we go. Ah! And now we meet our next boss that we have to face, sub-boss we have to take care of, and this is Storm Eagle. Like last time, I didn't show you his weakness. His weakness is, believe it or not, Sting Chameleon's weakness. Since it does like a three-way split. It does. You can see how it could be so devastating towards him. There we go. There we go. And you can see how easy it is. Although we're going to need this in the end, so we're gonna probably have to collect some more energy for that. Which we're probably not. Well. Whoop. Oh wow! I wasn't expecting him to come down so soon. Yeah. God darn it! I'm always taking so much damage. Gonna need that. Alright. Now we're good. And now we're gonna meet the second boss of this game. The second boss of Sigma's lair. Again, I don't know his name. This guy is a weird boss because it's a giant face we have to face, and at some point in time like this, he's going to do this towards us. When he does do this sequence though, I highly recommend don't destroy the nose part so soon, because if you do, you're going to trigger the walls were never going to close, and the nose is going, and you're gonna have to face the rest of the battle just by jumping around. But it's pretty much that simple. I always try not to destroy the nose, but damage it just enough so when you have to face him, it's not that hard. And I always recommend do not destroy the nose in the beginning. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of the third stage, since I see that we have a little bit more time than we did last time. This music always makes me assume that we're like sneaking in, which we should have done that in the first place. And now we face Armored Armadillo. And like last time, you can take off his armor through using this attack, and this is pretty much his weakness. It's so funny! Wow. I've never actually done that. I find that hilarious that I managed to just pretty much do that. When I was younger, I was kind of more dumb with it, but that was actually more fun. Dumb fun. That rhymes. There's a health charge. Now they kind of just like throw in all the enemies at us since this is the last stage. The rest of the enemies that we have to face. So I guess you could say essentially we are going through the all the enemies we have to face now. It's just now we just, you know, bloody, like last time I didn't show off again. Like last time I didn't show off his weakness, and this is Boomer Kuwanger's boomerangs is pretty much his weakness, where he's pretty much, he will try to get up on the wall, but you can pretty much bash him off with the boomerang, which is kind of funny in my opinion. But with like I've always said, with the weaknesses, it's a lot easier to take care of the enemies, and that was case in point. Well, actually no. I take that back. Stupid me. Going after this is case in point because this is just too sad. Going after Spark Mandro with the shotgun ice. Because he can't, whoop. Because he doesn't, don't let him move. This is just too sad for, oh wow. That's the second time I managed to not damage him, or not freeze him when he's doing that ground pound. It's kind of, oh well, it doesn't matter anyway, he's dead now. Now we're going underwater for some odd reason, but you know what boss we're going after next? Yeah. Ah! No! Ah! 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 Ha ha ha! Yeah, we're going after Large Octopus next. Grud, come on! I kind of feel like, you know, with Launch Octopus, I don't feel like he staggers as much as the others do, because he still continues his rockets at us. There. And they still come after us regardless, so I think, like, with Launch Octopus, you take more damage with him than you do with anybody else. Alright. Now we're out of the water. I think that's all of the bosses we have to face. Alright. Oh yeah, you can go that way if you want by using the, what's it called? The third ability for Shotgun Ice. The charged up Shotgun Ice. Oh no, we still have, what's his face to deal with? Yeah, you. Whoops. That's pretty much how you... Oh, I was kind of hoping to get that show off where... Oh, maybe I can. He throws a bat of oil on the ground. I don't know if I mentioned this before. And if he shoots a fireball at it, he actually can lit it up and fire it. I always find that a neat mechanic that none of the others have to combined attacks. Well, anyway, we're at the final boss for this guy. Again, I don't know his name. Who cares? At this point, his head is his weakness. Whoop. And if they hit the wall, yes, you will fall off. I don't know his weakness, to be quite honest. That was kind of fun. I got. Oh. I don't know his weakness. I wish I did. Oh wait, I know his weakness. I think it's... No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Oh, he's getting kind of agitated. That ain't it. Of course that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Maybe it's this. That ain't it. Ah, it's Boomer Coingers. Defeated him with Boomer Coingers attacks. I find that hilarious for myself. I'll be, as you can terribly see, I never knew his weakness. I never knew what his weakness was. Well, anyway, we managed to take care of him. And we kind of went a little bit over time. So join me next time on Let's Play Mega Man X when we take care of Sigma himself. And yes, no joke this time, we're actually taking care of Sigma himself. Talk to y'all later.